Bonjour, bonjour, c'est Aegon. Bienvenue dans ce deuxième épisode de la découverte de Greedfall. On est pour l'instant toujours à Sérène. On n'est pas encore parti sur la fameuse île. Ok, donc là, si je me souviens bien, voilà, on devait, voilà, Monsieur Coursillon. Alors attends, voilà, les quêtes, les marchandises du denier. Trouve le moyen de faire passer. Ok. Trouver le passeur, c'est fait. Et là, c'est interroger le passeur à propos des hérétiques et des restrictions. D'accord. Non, bravo, ça commence bien. Voilà, attends. Parce que là, si je fais... Je teste, hein, parce que d'habitude, je joue manette ou sans contrôle. Et ça, c'est la furie, quand elle est pleine. Pareil avec ça, Z d'avancer, 1-1. Esquive avec mage. Mhm. Verrouiller au milieu. Mhm. Truc tactique, ouais, ça aurait pas signé des trucs. Mhm. Dans l'esquive, donc avec celle-là. Par contre, touche de pour se soigner, je ne sais plus ce que c'est. C'est la touche. Ah, c'est la touche 2 pour se soigner. Non, d'abord c'est 60 mètres par là. Zone contrôlée par d'autres factions. Torse de la faction 1-1 peut vous permettre de tromper les gardes. Vous pouvez également tenter d'approche furtif. Un garde vous repère, vous serez attaqué à vue et perdrez la réputation. Ah oui, mais par contre si je fais ça, attends. Il est où?
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ok. Ah oui, mais j'ai pas le talent. Oula, oula, la caméra. Mhm. Attends. Cabon de marin. Et comment je sais que je suis... Ça doit être marin. Que c'est d'une autre faction, ça. La conversation, je suis aimable, les autres, c'est tous méfiants. D'accord. Par contre, non, 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 non. Je me trompe de... Comment tu changes d'arme, en fait? Ah merde, je peux pas parce que j'ai pas crochet, de toute façon. Il va falloir que je revienne là et que je me mette du crochet quand même. Niveau 1 minimum. On peut pas. Attends, c'est comment... C'est quoi les touches pour changer d'arme? Ça pour esquiver, il faut que je pense à ça. Ouvrir une pause. Ah oui, la fameuse pause tactique. V, ouais, c'est V. La fameuse pause, ok. Alors. Bon, pour l'instant, je peux pas parce que j'ai pas agilité 1. J'ai pas. Attends, la map. Je dois aller en bas. Bonjour aux personnes qui passeront en replay. Là, on peut pas. Ah non, c'est aussi la touche espace. Ok. Non, là. Ah, c'est bon. J'ai changé machin marin et ça passe.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
Lui aussi, il a des
You can
tatouages.
see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Lame. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Passer à propos, libérer le passeur. Et je le libère comment? Attends, se déguiser en autre, c'est fait.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
D'accord. Attends, je dois aller voir. Libérer le passeur. À 10 mètres. Donc de l'autre côté. Attends, il n'y a pas du loot qui est caché derrière? Ok, donc à la rigueur, si je veux le faire passer par derrière. Ah bah si, c'est vrai qu'on peut se barrer par là en fait. Attends.
Locked.
Non, non, non. Attends. Non, non, non.
I don't have the key.
Pas la clé. Ok. Parce elle serait où la clé? Attends, libère le passeur à 12. On peut pas lui parler. Au-dessus. Ah chier. Il va falloir que je revienne. Non. Tout ça c'est vide. Ok, entrepôt. Voilà, attends. Si je fais inventaire. J'ai pas de points, hein. Donc de toute façon il va falloir. Charisme, science, voilà. Faut que je débloque là. Attends. Charisme, science, crochetage. Ouais, pratiquement je débloque le niveau de tout en fait. Plus agilité aussi. Le prochain machin c'est au niveau 4. Ah, toi t'es bloqué toi. Voilà, je t'ai débloqué. Pareil. Crochetage. Ah, il va falloir que je revienne là. Ok. Bon, c'est un peu trop facile pour les prendre quand même. Pareil, crochetage. Ah non. Bon, ça c'est les mêmes.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're your replacements. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
C'est pas là où je suis allé tout à l'heure.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you? The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But reveal to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Théophrodie, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Théophrodie is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps?
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Procéder à leur arrestation et proposer de parler.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
J'aurais pu choisir le troisième truc en fait. Ouais. Oh,
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
ok. Obtenir l'aide de l'ambassadeur. Non? Comment on fait déjà? Oui. Alors par contre là.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Ok.
I need to be going.
Ça c'est fait.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
Bah oui, 80
You
pièces
have a
d'or, c'est
kind
bien.
heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Ok, informel. D'accord. Bonjour aux personnes qui passent sur mon live, si vous n'êtes pas des bots. Alors, Monsieur Richelieu.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going.
Ah,
Farewell, Excellency.
ah, niveau
May
3.
the light guide you, de Sade.
Ok. Alors, j'ai un point donc. Que c'est en compétence. Ah oui, d'accord, j'ai pas de point de... D'accord, en talent attribut. Ah oui, c'est au niveau 5. Et là, au niveau 4, d'accord. Là, donc quoi, je vais mettre arme. Là-bas, une main. Plus de dégâts. Est-ce que je mets les points là maintenant ou alors j'attends plus tard? Ouais. Ouais. Alors. Là, il y a... Alors, donc j'ai toujours pas croché. Alors, je dois aller là, donc tout droit, à droite, tout droit et à droite. Il va en quoi lui déjà?
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Ah oui, c'est les vendeurs tout à l'heure, d'accord. Il faut jouer ça les accusations. Rien. Pardon.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You
Tout
think
dépend
my
le
story
passé
is
du
nothing but
Jonas,
mist too, don't you?
de ce fameux mousse.
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Ok. Attends, je suis déjà allé là. Hein.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Ok. Ah non, c'est vrai. Je vois quoi. Machinalement, j'appuie sur espace pour monter. Ah non, je suis déjà allé là. Résolution des quêtes. Ruse, persuasion, intuition, corruption, création. La menace et le combat sont aussi mis à chemin.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ok.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words.
And after that?
It just so happened, and I think I wouldn't have...
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Donc tout droit et à un moment c'est à droite. Attends, je sais pas si je peux rien construire pour l'instant là. Trier, avancer. Attends. Est-ce que je peux... Non, de toute façon, pour l'instant, je peux rien fabriquer, de toute façon. Et puis, il faut artisanat 1, de toute façon.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Par contre, ouais. Oh, il y a la poussière sur les murs. Hein.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Ah, en plus sur les contrats des notes.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Si tu le dis. Faudrait que je trouve un marchand pour vendre tous mes machins là. De toute façon les marchands... Ah bah il est tout en haut de toute façon.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm Orles.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten it into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsillon is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Ok. Ah, c'est les deux... Merde, c'est les deux gardes qu'on a eu tout à l'heure là.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Ça, toujours pas.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Ok, mais ça c'est fait. Informe-moi les porteurs. Il faudrait que je... Si je peux avoir le point pour les crochets, ça serait bien. Crochet et serrure.
We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Préparer un breuvage avec du somnifère. Non. Voilà. Apparaît. De toute façon, je peux pas faire. Est-ce que lui peut le faire là? Non, il peut pas le faire non plus. Hein. Là, attends, c'est affichage avancé. Non, je peux pas faire de trucs de toute façon. Pas mal cette épée. Non, même là, je peux pas. De toute façon, il me faut pas au surte. Non, de toute façon, je peux pas le faire. Je peux passer par là, là.
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move at all.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Ok. Attends, pendant que j'y suis. Si on allait chez le marchand pour vendre tout notre machin.
Selection. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Attends, vente. Voilà. On va regarder quand même ça. Ça aussi, on va regarder pour... Masse. Ah oui, mais c'est 204. Rigon UZ83 quand même. Chapeau d'explorateur 4 heures. Cabane de douanier. Ça serait peut-être utile à un moment ou à un autre, mais 72. Marchand. Recherche de magie.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ok.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the...
Don't worry.
I certainly hope...
What will be your official title on Tirfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Ok. Allez. Là, ça va jouer.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Ouais, mais comme ça, ça me renvoie à l'autre bout du monde.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the
Un peu
key
facile
and
quand même, hein.
take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Un peu facile quand même pour le récupérer, hein. Attends. Ah, fait chier, j'ai pas le crochet.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is Desardet. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Ok, ça c'est fait. Ah, c'est quoi ça?
It's not possible just now.
Ah, il y a peut-être des... C'est dommage tout ça. Peut-être du loot à récupérer. Putain.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Attends. Non, c'est pas là. Ouais, il faut faire le tour.
It's blocked.
Voilà.
It's not possible just now. It's not possible just now.
D'accord. Dommage. Ils sont des ennemis, ok.
We should have gotten rid of him. Don't be
a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Toujours crochetage. Ah, fait chier. Tous les trucs que je loupe là à cause du crochetage. Attends, c'est le machin d'en dessous, ça. Attends. Ah bah... J'ai bien fait de monter. Ah bah non, c'est le même. D'accord. 48 mai. Là, j'ai peur d'utiliser la clé, en fait. Parce qu'ici, que la clé, elle soit plus bonne pour en bas, après. Là, j'ai récupéré une clé. Attends, est-ce qu'on peut ouvrir là? Voilà, comme ça, si on peut se barrer là. Non. Donc, en fait, je suis trop bas. Ah bah non, c'était là la cellule.
Has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Oh, document de vos compagnons sélectionnés Constantin depuis l'inventaire. À gauche ou à droite, équipe Constantin.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes,
Ah, il a une épée aussi, lui.
there are more pressing matters. Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
Ok, donc. Ok, bon, ça c'est fait. Est-ce que j'ai... Non, non. Est-ce que j'ai fouillé partout? Par contre, c'est dommage que... Par exemple... Si un personnage avait la compétence crochetée, qu'il le fasse à ma place, en fait. Par contre, j'avais récupéré une clé. Je sais pas où elle ouvre, par contre. Merci, bravo.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Bravo. Est-ce qu'on peut rentrer par là? Il y aurait quelque chose d'intéressant. Ah non, c'est par là que je suis rentré. Là. Donc là, il n'y a rien. Parler à l'intendant. L'intendant, il est où? Ah non, la caserne, pardon. De la caserne. Là. Ah bah tiens.
Welcome. Have you seen any? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the Quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Ok. Ça donne pas de l'XP? D'accord. Attends, prévenir. Non, ça c'est bon.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tearfredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Ok, 3 sur les notes. Niveau 4.
Be back soon, Captain.
Ok. Donc là, normalement... Voilà. Et donc là, je pourrais faire... Il me manquait agilité. Hein. Parce que c'est pas un point en talent. Ah non, c'est au niveau 5, pardon. Voilà, là, si je veux, je... Ah, un succès. Là, si je veux, je peux mettre... Attends. Ah non, faut que je mette aussi... Lame à une main. Un attribut. Un point à lame à une main, en fait. Ok. Bah, normalement j'ai tout fini, hein. Attends, ça peut-être. Parle en attendant. Mais je l'ai déjà fait ça. Pourquoi c'est pas validé?
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat style?
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
The cargo shall...
That shall be your next mission. He will give you new... Until then.
Attends, il y a une...
So you're back. Right then.
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your
The cargo shall make the voyage.
That shall be your next mission. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Bon, bah apparemment je peux pas le... Il y a peut-être un bug. De la canette du dernier... Ouais, c'est ça. Ah non! C'est l'autre côté qui abrutit, ça. Bah oui, oui, je pensais que... Bon, bah par contre, là, je pourrais pas crocheter. Hein. Vu que j'ai pas le... Attends.
Welcome. It's... Have you seen it?
Vendre.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ok, eh bien, on va se mettre là. Je vais sauvegarder. Et faire une petite pause et je vous dis à tout de suite. Ah oui. Je voulais pas le micro bouger, moi. On est reparti. Oui. Bon. Si on partait, là.
Madam?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tearfridi.
Montez à bord.
My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Ok. Ah, est-ce que j'ai fini de tout fouiller là? Par où tu descends? Par ici là? Non. Par où tu... Par où tu vas par là? Ah, attends, non, ici. On va voir parce que c'est... Non plus. Bizarre. Comment tu descends? Parce que là, il n'y a pas d'escalier ici, là. Je vois pas cet escalier-là. Monter à bord du navire. Ah, d'accord, si. Je regardais pas au bon endroit. Bravo. On dirait l'emplacement pour un combat.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Ouais, par contre, le raccourci... Ah oui, d'accord. Ouais. Par contre, le raccourci de stase, peut-être le changer. Hein. Non. Ça. Ah oui, mais je suis obligé de le... Choc d'ombre. Bon. Ah oui, mais avec mage gauche, je peux faire un bon en fait. Alors attends. Raccourci. Raccourci 2. Là sur la souris pour se soigner. Le 3 par contre c'est le machin. Attends. Merde. Putain, j'ai pas le temps. Putain, mais... J'ai même pas le temps de... Même pas le temps. Même pas le temps de me soigner, en fait. Putain. Non mais lol. Je n'ai même pas le temps de bouger en fait. Attends. Bouclier. Putain mais j'ai pas le temps. Putain, pas le temps. T'as même pas le temps, en fait. Putain, mais... Je sais pas si la manette, c'est pas plus facile. Un truc. de ma gueule. Non. Merde. Non. Oh la vache. Je sens que je vais en chier les combats. Puis il y a les autres combats, les autres touches en fait aussi. Oups. Attends. Dans les contrôles. Aussi c'est TRL. Attends. Mage gauche, esquive, vais changer d'arme. Ouais, après je pourrais essayer de le taper, hein. Et ouais, puis il y a aussi la furie, je pense pas utiliser aussi. C'était RL gauche, il y a aussi le choc d'ombre. Choc d'ombre, parade magique. Non, c'est pas possible, j'ai fait. Mais non. Putain, mais c'est pas possible. Putain. Putain, mais... Non, mais... Putain.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Cristal de mémoire. Le cristal de mémoire permet de rétablir tous les points de compétence utilisés pour le menu jeu de l'onglet. Y'a rien à looter sur le monstre? Ah bah je passe à travers même en plus. C'est-à-dire qu'il n'existe pas en fait. Il n'y a pas de loot. Il n'y a pas de... Je sais pas s'il n'y a pas un mode photo dans le jeu. Ah non. Bah là le navire il va avoir du mal à partir, non?
Madam, gentlemen. Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Ok. Je sens que dans certains combats, je vais en chier quand même. Voilà. Ah, y est, on a passé le prologue.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health!
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope that there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
Organisation d'équipe. Ok, et lui c'est quoi? Agilité, précision, constitution. Lame à une main et pistolet. Ah, action d'engagement empoisonné. Faction 1. Niveau de relation méfiant. D'accord. Ok. Eh ben, je pense que je vais en rester là. Pour aujourd'hui, on va sauvegarder là. Comme ça, la prochaine fois, on commencera pile sur le début de l'île. Eh ben, sur ce, je vais remercier les personnes qui seraient passées en direct ou en replay. Et je vous donne rendez-vous au prochain live qui sera la continuation des quêtes secondaires et contrats sur Cyberpunk. Merci à tous et je vous dis à bientôt pour la suite. Au revoir.
Y todos esteros y båda oriket on aliklist on podon to sono naracoluthi arestitoni toro y de hieros y tos tolmondos efcardios proscopin tons von potmon Spem fixilionis salpos. Metemio le lobo, pro el lumen pros mashume thai pomela nuaranu, methi efnu shonomatom, athi anapneumen. Es mentes iris mi metaxit onderon, dendron oclithon es meies inonde, zomen el pisondes. Pagalenise, illulotites benfixiliones quandus, elove mirona susisse, is atrapos no